When I was young, as a child, I would make a lot of jigsaw puzzles. I would like to put jigsaw puzzles together, 250 pieces, 100 pieces. Nowadays, I even do a 1,000-piece puzzle sometimes. So these jigsaw puzzles actually taught me a lot about life, so much about life. So it's just like each one of us is a puzzle piece, and we have another puzzle piece that we fit into, a neighboring one. But how do we know that if this is the right piece I fit into? When I was in college, in my first year, I didn't feel that I was fitting in very well over there. So I decided that I needed to explore the world. Where am I going? What am I doing? All the different kinds of pieces around me. I put myself in some positions, uncomfortable ones. Some also, the space fit, but the click sound was missing. It didn't feel right. So one day, yoga happened to me, and I felt that click sound. There is a space there for each one of us, waiting to be discovered. All we have to do is develop that patience and perseverance, and with that, one day, we will hear the click sound. I too have gone through many episodes of my life where I have felt a complete loss of interest in the things around me, and I was lost as to what I should do, where I was going, what I was doing. That's when I went to my yoga practice. My mother saw me, and she saw me in these moments, and she would support me. She would tell me, "Harsh, I think you should get on your mat. I think you should take some time with yourself, breathe, exhale, let it go out." And so that's how my practice developed. I would perform Surya Namaskars when I was young, and while I was performing these Surya Namaskars, I would feel these experiences that I was going through, that I was having during those periods, they would bubble up, they would stir up emotions in me. And to express these emotions, I would notice that I was holding on to my breath. I wasn't letting go of it. And every time I would continue the practice, as I would inhale and exhale, with every consecutive exhalation, I felt a sense of relief. I felt a sense of letting go. I wasn't holding onto so much more. So yes, I think we give the remote of our life to someone else, and we allow them to play the channel. We don't own up to our own happiness. We don't respect our own happiness, which is our own true nature within us. So I feel when we are in such circumstances, we must take the remote control back into our hands. Switch the channel. Change it from the depression network to inner contentment, inner happiness, and see the change for yourself. So social media and all the media that's around us, the advertisements, they feed us some information, misinformation, not complete information. And we feel that if I have so-and-so product, or if I am with so-and-so person, then I will be happy. If I don't have the latest mobile phone, then I don't find myself with my friends. I feel left out. What is it? Why are we seeking happiness in things outside of us? Because happiness is not externalized. It is within, it is internalized. Instead of operating towards happiness, we have to switch it and operate from happiness. And when we operate from happiness, money, power, name, all of those things will find its due place. Tada drashtuhu swarupe avasthanam. This is Yoga Sutra 1.3 in Samadhi Pad. After discussing what is the definition of yoga according to Patanjali, we find him saying first, Yogas chitta vritti nirodha. Yoga is the cessation or the nirodha of the mental modifications, or you can say in simple terms, the thought waves that arise in your chitta, in the mind. So it's a no mind state that Patanjali is talking about. That's where the practice of yoga worked for me. Again, in the mornings or evenings, just being with yourself, taking time out from all the distractions in your life, everything around you, and finding space to be just with yourself. Taking care of yourself, loving yourself. And when you start doing this, you'll understand that the emotions that you feel are your emotions. They're human emotions. Everyone else around you feel them too. We are all going through this human experience together. And emotions is a part of that experience. When you tap into the spiritual quotient, the SQ, or the spiritual intelligence within you, then you'll notice that this tapping into the spiritual intelligence helps to access and integrate all other quotients that you have, your physical quotient, your mental quotient, your emotional quotient. I feel my mother, when she was bringing me up, she gave me the essence of what it really is. I see a renunciate in her. She's a married woman. We live together in a family of 6 of us at home. And I still feel that she is the one amongst all of us who has really renounced this world. And renounced this world and a family life at the same time, is that even possible? Of course it's possible. What does it mean to renounce this world? I feel it means to actually renounce this identification with that I'm only this body, I'm only this mind. That I feel is true renunciation. You can be in the family, you can have children. All of that is fine. All of that is important, in fact. The Grihastha ashrama that we talk about in the 4 ashramas or the 4 stages of life is the most important from all of them. So yes, one does not have to renounce and leave this world. One may do that too, and that too is also the right path. But one may not have to do that. So one has to find for themselves what is the space and the expression for them at that particular period of time.